I didn't expect this at all. As we're coming out of the trail, this Explorer is falling into the washout. It has one wheel in the air, has no four-wheel drive, and is completely blocking the trail. We just got to work.
He should be turning this way a little bit, right?
Yeah, he's got to turn this way and come forward.
But as it goes, that wasn't how the day started. It was a very wet and rainy day with water flowing hard everywhere. And we just went out exploring. This is the story till now.
So you upgraded your bogies.
Yeah, you got some bigger ones?
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Congrats on 10K.
Boom!
10K.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Unwinding Roads. Dude, why are you putting gas in your diesel?
Hopefully that's just for regular people with regular vehicles.
We definitely live here. It's my favorite signs. All right, we're gonna start heading up the trail. It is very wet, so we'll see what we get. A few rocks down on the road, lots of water flowing, fresh rock fall. Water always does a number on this area. So it's always interesting to see what we've got. So we've got to be a little bit careful as we go. So we're gonna head up to Clear Creek.
It looks like it's a good idea, doesn't it?
I've heard worse ideas.
Hey, there's a rope.
The rope swing.
Swing it.
I don't think I've ever seen this river flow, this creek flowing this crazy.
When the water starts accumulating down all the mountain streams around here, creeks turn into raging rivers. In the summer, this was barely a foot deep.
I love it when the weather gets crazy out. Get to see some different stuff, some wild water.
I think we're gonna try and make it up to the hot springs. So we tried to make it to a couple weeks ago, but couldn't make it because there was no snow and we had the tracks on.
But now there's no snow.
We've got tires.
We got tired. So seems like a good day to go for a dip in a hot spring.
Definitely.
We're just following this route that I've previously marked because I've been up here lots of times on Onyx, so I've got my own custom route here, as well as some side trails that might explore. Here. Do you want to go down this fork to the left up here and go down to the lake and see what's down here?
Yes, please. The water level is so high, it's going to be interesting.
This lake and its surrounding areas are some of my favorite to explore at all times of the year.
little spot down here. Finally stopped raining, and it's nice being right down by the water. That spot back there with the overhanging lookout was super cool.
I like that little spot over there.
Yeah, I wonder if we can get a couple tent trailers in there.
I think we should try.
If not, we could come here. If we did it on like a weekday.
Yeah, during the weekday.
Yeah. It'd be nice.
It's almost go time now. Like this, what happened?
I know. I want to camp right now. It got really nice.
It's crazy warm.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's warm and nice.
How long has it been since we went out, Teddy?
Months.
Yeah, it was a year ago.
But
So
it
we've done
feels
two
like-
trips together in a year. You understand why I'm angry at you?
Yeah.
New baby.
It's not new anymore. It's just a year old. It's like longer than any of my vehicles have lasted.
I mean,
Yeah.
you could still trade her in.
Trader? I hardly know her.
I hardly know her. Let's go.
It's been a couple of months since I had tires on the Trail Destroyer. It felt good to flex it out, coming through here and not having to worry about any rocks or obstacles in my way.
What'd you find?
There's a truck or something down the forest. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
There was a mist through the forest, and the ground was like this moss carpet as we walked through, thick and soft on the feet.
Just the
Neat. Oh, human. Throw rocks. Big razors.
Need some tree knocks.
Interesting find. All right, let's go back to the trucks.
I love being out here. The rain, the fog, the sounds of trucks crawling through the muck.
All right, we're a little more than halfway to the springs now. Trail is a little rough from water runoff since the last time I've been up this way, which is nice. I like the trail to be a little more challenging. Not that it's much of a challenge, but or a little more fun, I guess I should say. You can see here we're following this side route that I've tracked out up to the hot springs on Onyx Off-Road. Onyx is an absolutely amazing mapping tool. If you guys aren't using it yet and you want to try it out, you can get 20% off your Elite membership by using the link in the description. And that also helps support the channel, which I appreciate. Yep. Down the click. There you go. Curtis is running the chicken today. Getting an arm workout. Ugh, these guns.
In 2020, this road washed out in several spots. Over time, it's gotten both better and worse. Some areas have been smoothed out, and others are eroding more and more each year, leaving less and less road.
made it.
We made it. Did you see the atmospheric river?
This?
Well, that's what it's named after.
Oh, okay. We made it to the hot springs and there's a bunch of guys hanging out here. They passed us on the way up and they're side by side, right?
Yeah. Pimps in the crib, bud. Pimps in the crib.
How is the drive up in the side-by-sides in this kind of weather?
Awesome.
Yeah.
No windshield?
I got a windshield.
No windshield, yeah.
We got balls of steel though, so it's all good.
There you go. Heading to a warm spot after as well.
Yeah.
There's like one semi-warm tub and it's got 6 people in it.
Nice.
So I think we have lunch.
Yeah.
Good call.
Good call.
These guys got the lunch spot ready to go.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that.
The rocky cliffs that hang over this valley have always been impressive to me. I love coming here, even as it's become busier and busier all year round over the years.
I'm just gonna sit here and smell your meat.
That is caribou backstrap. And I'm gonna put some of that on top.
What?
Yeah. I've literally made this up in my head as I was driving home from work one day.
Whoa, it's so tender.
Yeah, man.
That's the best I've ever had.
All right. Well, the hot springs were not that hot. It was full of teenagers, so we didn't go in. We just had some food and hung out here for a little bit this afternoon. Now we're going to start making our way back down the trail. Ford Explorer half in the river here. Alright, that's not bad. Probably put a Maxtrax board under the front tire, eh? And then back it up.
Yeah, I would like.
The rear passenger tire of the Explorer was a couple of feet off the ground, and it was tipping into the washout, blocking the trail.
Rear wheel drive.
Our plan was to try and winch it backwards with the snatch block, which reverses the direction of the cable when attached to a tree.
Okay, snatch block.
The only problem was the trees weren't very thick. We hoped it might be just enough to pull it backwards slightly.
Okay, so we got this Ford Explorer. The 4x4 is broken on it. It has one tire in the rear in the air, so it has no spinning tires at all. We need to get the rear tire down. So we were trying to snatch block it from the rear and pull it backwards, but there's no trees that are strong enough. So we're gonna hook up to the front and try and inch it forward slowly and get the back tire to come down so that he can get traction and come across, and he can turn around, and if we have to, we'll pull him back out the other way.
Should be turning this way a little bit, right?
Yeah, he's got to turn this way and come forward.
Keep going this way. This way. More. Okay. Good. That's it.
He might be able to, if he takes it wider, it might go up.
Yeah. So maybe she's doing something right?
One of your cars should go there for sure.
Yeah, so
you know, in case we stuck again.
yeah, so I'll go across first, and then I'll get in a position where I can pull you if you get stuck. Just need to take it a little more wide.
Okay,
Yeah,
wider over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll spot, yeah.
That was a good one.
When all else fails, give her the beans.
Yeah. Got it done. That's it. Now that we're soaking wet, let's get out of here.
Thank you.
No problem, guys. Have a safe drive. That is what happens when you're in a vehicle with no 4x4 and no recovery equipment. That was a pretty sketchy one. It was kind of one tire in the air on a weird angle going into the creek, like right near a waterfall. So we tried to pull it backwards, and going backwards did not work because there was no good anchor points. The trees were just bending. So we had no choice but to pull it forwards. So I just kind of nudged it forward inch by inch until he got his tires on the ground, and then he drove out and was able to drive right back across the other way without any trouble. So, yay!
You just never know what you're going to run into out in the mountains.
Make sure you're subscribed. My voice cracked. That was fun. Make sure you subscribe.
Try again.
Make sure you subscribe. See you next time.